Good afternoon. This is a Vox Market presentation, and my name is David Buick. I'm very pleased to be chatting in a few minutes to Chris von Jako, who is the Chief Executive of Polarean, which is a subsidiary of Polarean Inc., and they are a revenue-generating medical imaging technology companies who operate in the high-resolution medical imaging space. Chris, good afternoon to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
No, it's a great pleasure. And you've got lots of developments going on, which I think your existing shareholders and fresh shareholders, which I hope you'll attract, will be very interested in hearing. First and foremost, congratulations on the two new posts you've appointed today and last week. Can you give us a brief overview on the roles of Doctors Chase Hall and Alan Huang? What role will they be playing in Polarean's development?
Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm really excited to talk about our two recent appointments. Adding both these leaders are important as we build on our recent fundraising success. So first, let me start with Dr. Alan Huang, our new VP of Sales. Since I joined Polarean about a year ago, I knew we needed to have the right leader to drive our sales strategy, and Alan is that leader. What I did was I developed a short list of candidates from my network and collaborated with a top-tier medtech executive recruiter. And among the many talented sales leaders I met with, Alan consistently stood out. He comes to us from Philips Healthcare, where he spent nearly 12 years, and most recently, he was leading the MRI unit in North America. His track record of managing and growing sales teams in both large and small divisions at Philips was a key factor in our decision, and he'll be invaluable to Polarean. I think furthermore, Alan's expertise in capital sales, particularly in MRI, combined with his experience in large academic medical centers, makes him an ideal addition to the team. And in addition to that, his deep understanding of MRI, backed by his PhD in the field, enables him to convey complex technical concepts clearly, which is an essential skill for engaging with key hospital stakeholders. And I think I would just add that, Alan has familiarity with Polarean from his previous role at Philips, which I think means his transition will be very smooth and make him an immediate impact. And you can tell I'm really excited to welcome him. If maybe I'll just turn now to our new Chief Medical Advisor, Dr. Chase Hall. I have so many great things to share about him as well. He's a seasoned practicing pulmonologist at Kansas University Medical Center, one of our key sites. He brings a wealth of experience with our technology, having conducted research with Xenon MRI for the last 8 years. I've known Chase for over a year, and in fact, he was one of my key contacts during my due diligence before joining Polarean. And when I approached Chase about the opportunity earlier this year, he was enthusiastic about the chance to make a broader impact beyond, just treating his patients, and that's why he really wanted to get involved in Polarean. I think, to sum it, Chase and Alan bring invaluable expertise and leadership to Polarean, really positioning us for growth and advance our mission of revolutionizing pulmonary medicine. So I'm very excited about it.
Chris, I'm sure it's more than this, but obviously Dr. Chase and Dr. Huang are very synergistic to your existing business, but they must presumably bring very broad dimensions. You've mentioned some of them. Can you just elucidate a little bit where your breadth of business will be extended as a result of their joining it?
Well, I think in general, like if you think of Alan, his addition will bring the much needed, I would say, capital sales leadership and structure to our sales process to our company. I think which will be instrumental as we scale our operations and expand our market reach. And Chase will provide, direct clinical perspective, helping us refine our message and expand our, medical education initiatives. His involvement will help, ensure our focus remains on what is clinically important, which is vital for driving the adoption of our technology.
These strike me as the outsider looking in as being incredibly exciting times for you because, the future must be very bright. I can't imagine that AI is not going to play a pretty considerable role Could you just say how excited you are about the future and what you think the next maybe 6 months to a year hold for you?
Well, I am and have always been very optimistic about Polarian, and even more so now with these great additions. Now, while I can't share all the details just yet, you'll have to stay
No.
tuned for our half-year results, which we're announcing tomorrow. What I can say is that we're continuing to put the right pieces in place to accelerate our sales growth and enhance our impact in the market. So I'm very bullish about where we are today and where we're going.
Well, it only remains me really to wish you every success. I think it sounds a really exciting exercise that you've got and a very challenging role. And I'm no doubt at all that it's going to be something that is going to be hugely important to the development of the medical profession. And I wish you every success.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your time today. Really appreciate it.
Not at all, Chris. My pleasure.